Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Like, subscribe, and tell a friend, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story, Believe it or not, it took me 7 times. Think about that, 7 times. It took me 7 times to go behind the bars to realize being behind the bars is not the place to be. Think about it. Being behind the bars is like, the best way to explain it is like being in a different world on the same planet. Meaning, no laws, no rules, no regulations. For example, you could be sleeping, and someone decides to just choke you out while you're sleeping. Think about that. It's not like you're home in your own personal bed, relaxing by yourself. Say you live at home by yourself, or say you live with someone. I guess that person could probably choke you out too, but it's not the same thing. What's the chances the person at home want to choke you out for no reason at all? It could happen, but it's probably 0.3%, probably 3%. Could be high, I don't know. Could be low. But behind the bars now, especially when you're in one of those open dorms, meaning you're around 100 other individuals. Think about that. You're around 100 strangers. Don't forget, when you're on the streets, you're living good. You didn't have a job. You're committing crimes naturally. One day you're committing crimes, making money on the streets, on demand, driving fancy cars, renting condos, renting hotel rooms, renting a lot of stuff. Keep in mind, you don't own a lot of stuff. You really don't own nothing. You just spend your money. Blowing that money. Talking to females that don't really like you, but it's like the fancy cars you're driving, probably nice clothes you're wearing. You probably smell good. You probably have nice cologne. Imagine that, nice cologne. Spray that cologne on. It smells good. But you're behind the bars now. Everything's different. So now, what used to cost on the streets $100, behind the bars is like $1,000. That's what I'm saying. It's a different world. Same planet, different world. Imagine that though. Got you captive. You're saying to yourself, you know what, Father God, when I get out of here, I'm going to become a better person. I'm going to live a better life. A lot of individuals say that when they're behind the bars. Keep in mind, you have the risk of being choked out, or even while you're sleeping. Keep in mind, think about that. While you're sleeping, one of your cellmates could have the luxury of doing maybe something to you if they choose to. I don't know. I'm just talking. Maybe they could throw a piece of napkin on the back of your on your back while you're sleeping. I don't know. Maybe a piece of paper towel. Or anything at all. But imagine being so vulnerable. You're laying down in your stomach. You have 100 individuals around you. You don't know what's going on through their mind. Most likely, it's nothing good. Could be in their mind. What are they thinking about? Wow, the life of being a criminal. Is it really worth being a criminal? Believe it or not, being a criminal, you have to go through so much. Think about it, think about it. Believe it or not, it's actually better and easier to get just a regular part-time job or even full-time job, better full-time job, than become a criminal. Imagine someone telling you want to take a shower and you're forced to take a shower with the next person. You're forced to take a shower with 3 other individuals. And you have no control over it. I mean, maybe some people's content with that life, but if you think about it, imagine someone telling you when to go to bed at night, tucking you in your bed. Or not tucking you in your bed, but you know what I mean, basically tucking you in your bed. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights and say, you know what, it's time to go to sleep. Time to go to sleep. So let me get this right. So be a tough guy to hurt people, separate from your families. If you're a religious person, risking going to hell. Think about it. Go to hell. But while you're still living, someone's telling you to go to bed. Is that the life of a tough man? How tough are you if someone has the luxury of telling you to go to bed? Lights out. Imagine asking somebody for something to eat as a grown man. They say, you know what? Sometimes, I don't want to use the word because I don't want individuals to say I'm being harsh or being whatever you want to say, but let me say, phrase it in a different way, but are some individuals that's not smart? Being on the streets, breathing fresh air, for some reason you want to prove to yourself or prove to other individuals. It's mainly to prove to other individuals that I know how to pull a trigger or probably do something extreme, horrendous to the next individual. Just to go behind the bars to trying to get out, or if you don't try to get out, you stay in. And you live your life like that. Individuals, the way they think, the way a lot of individuals think, a lot of individuals never know, and a lot of individuals never understand, but unbelievable. For example, we're living in 2024 right now, which is a great time to live in. Bringing back 100 years ago. 1924. Just 100 years later, things are so much different. So you went from 1904, 1924 to 2024. I'm quite certain I could be wrong, but imagine an individual in 1924, before the Great Depression, thinking a mere 100 years later, social media will exist. You get the luxury of seeing males and females from all over the world from a click of a button. You get a chance to see that Father God, or if you believe in Father God, but you get the chance to see that every individual is different in every way, shape, or form. Everyone's unique. So when you go back to 1924 to 2004, I'm quite certain 1924. I'm trying to assume how many individuals was thinking about. I'm quite certain there was, because if you are a religious person, they said a time will come when the Most High will walk back on the planet and we all know that He is here. Is social media the thing that make that story almost possible right now? Think about that. So from 1924 to 2024, 100 years later, everyone's living their lives differently. Black people, 100 years ago, for example, fresh out of slavery, at least that's what I heard. I don't know for certain. I wasn't there. I wasn't experiencing it. I wasn't there. But either way, for certain things are actual facts and certain things are opinions. Think about it. Facts and opinions. But the facts is, 100 years later, from 1924 to 2024, mankind was introduced to something they probably never thought about. So imagine thinking about from 2024 to 2034. The next 100 years, what will mankind achieve? I have no idea. I'm just assuming something spectacular, amazing. Why not? What if not? If not, but what if so? They said mankind came a long way from the slavery, definitely slavery, but even prior to that, from the caveman era, when we was living like cavemen. That's what they said. I wasn't there. I didn't live like a caveman. Maybe I would have wanted to live like a caveman. Worrying about dinosaurs hunting me, eating me. Will dinosaurs, a Tyrannosaurus Rex eat me, cutting off my hands, eating. Or to grow back, I don't know, I don't think so. Or just, I mean, I'm just talking, but did mankind live like that? Did mankind come a long way and we are where we are right now? And in the future, things will evolve to more amazing, spectacular things. But still, a lot of individuals don't believe in the high power. I wonder why not. I'm just talking, that's it. Don't forget F-Service TV, tell a friend, tell a friend. I see them do it, I see them do it. Mankind